born in Sykesville on Fairhaven Farm. And I know all of y'all are familiar with Fairhaven Farm.
Yep.
That's where I was born. My parents, they were all born in Sykesville area too. And I was born December the 18th, 1932. So that's been a long time. Yeah, but my father, he was a great provider. And when I was able to walk and be with him, anywhere he went, I was with him. If I wasn't in school, I was with him, trying to work along with him. He taught me so much. He taught me so many things, you know, and I think it helped me a lot. In fact, I know it did. Oh, yeah. And my mother, she was a great provider, too. She took care of the family. There was 11 of us. And she took care of the family, and she provided food for us every day, every day. My father, he was a man that he just kept doing and digging and digging and digging, and he was the first black man in Carroll County to have a trash route. He was the first man. Him and what was the guy's name up at Winfield? Gibson. He and Gibson, they were the first two black men that well, probably the only two black men that I know had trash routes in Carroll County.
Well, I got to add.
Well, Billy, I think wasn't the bus driver's name Lonzo Lee?
Yes. Yes.
Lonzo Lee.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, he picked up kids and brought them here, and then taught here. That's the way it was. We didn't have books and things, Billy, you know, like the other schools had. If you you know what I mean, you know, we didn't have books, and also we didn't have teachers like they used to have in the other schools. And what I'm saying, what I'm trying to get at is they had a lot of, when I was coming up, they had a lot of, what they call them, what they call the teachers?
Sub-teachers.
Sub-teachers. They had a lot of sub-teachers. And I don't think they were fully qualified as the regular teachers. Well, Billy, my first job that I can really remember was my dad. You know, I worked with him. And you know what he did? He did plowed gardens, did everything. And I worked with him, and he had a team of horses. When I got big enough to run a team with him, he bought 2 more horses, and we had 2 teams of horses. That was my first job.
And after that?
And after that, I went to work for, I got married, and then I went to work for Van Sand Construction Company there in Mount Airy. I worked for him for about 5 or 6 years. And they moved to Virginia, and I didn't want to go, so I didn't go. So I applied for a job at Springfield in the 70s. And I went to work there and stayed there for 35 and a half years. And that's where I retired. And because I had a job all my life, Billy, taking care of cattle, because I raised cattle, you know that. I raised cattle. And I just stopped it 2 years ago when the pandemic came, you know, on account of COVID. So I had a full-time job with that and working with the church, helping the church. Billy, I have a problem I'd like to address. When I was 23 or something like that, I went to the bank there in Sykesville to try to borrow some money. I needed a truck, you know. And A.C. Brown, I went to him. I had a car, had a title to it. I only needed about $800. And, you know, he wouldn't let me have it. And he knew me, knew my father, mother, and he wouldn't let me have it. So I said, okay. I went on up to Mount Airy the same day, went up to Mount Airy and just got the money just like that. Now, you know, they knew me there in Sykesville. He should have let me had $700, $800. You know, I would pay it back. Had a title to a car, and he just wouldn't let me have it.
Was it Sykesville?
That's the way it was. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
in the Sykesville area.
So I mean, and those
Get nothing unless your parents signed behind you. For anything
well,
you wanted.
Heinke, and those Levises came here from Tennessee, and they got anything that they wanted from them. The Levis family, there was a bunch of them. They're still around here. Yeah. So it was really a problem, huh?
You're saying that.
I was born in Siceville, and on Fairhaven Farm, 12/18/32.
Your name? Give us a name. Again.
Oh, Robert Gassaway, Jr.